that she was here.
What was she doing here?
Hey, Rafe. I just see Victor's statement.
Oh, yeah? Did he corroborate what Brady said?
Absolutely not. He said it was Kristen and Brady's covering for her.
Huh. Well, a knife to the chest, that does sound more like Kristen's M.O.
Yeah. I'm on my way to the Sailor Man to talk to Kristen right now.
Oh, she was just in the interrogation room right before I left here talking to Lonnie. I assumed that they were talking about her missing baby. Maybe I was wrong.
I assume Kristen came here to talk to Brady, who was in custody at the time, so I came straight here to question her.
And then what happened?
Victor was lucid when I went back to his room. Okay, he stated clearly that it was Kristen who stabbed him. Where the hell is she? By the time I got back to the station, Kristen was gone.
Let me tell you, long before I was mayor, I was a cop. And, well, I may be in the minority these days, but I still believe in letting justice run its course.
Even if the DA has a conflict of interest?
Belle can bring that up at Kristen's arraignment. She could argue that Melinda should recuse herself and let one of her assistants take the lead, but ultimately, it's up to the judge to determine whether she can set her personal feelings aside.
Dad, I'm telling you, she can't.
Well, which could ultimately end up hurting her case.
How?
Well, it's like when a defendant represents themselves. They can go in with all the passion in the world, but they can't really argue effectively because they're too close to it all.
I do not see that being a problem for Melinda.
Well, whoever is the prosecutor, there will be a trial, and there'll be a verdict. And when there is a verdict, all we can do is accept it and move on.
So you don't know anything about who got Ellie pregnant?
All I know is that she doesn't want to talk about it. I mean, Lucas said that. She says that the father isn't important.
She said that, but that is not true.
Oh, you would think he'd have an obligation to be in this baby's life.
I think he should be a stand-up guy and take responsibility. Right now, I'm concerned about Allie because it's not good keeping all this inside.
Yeah, well, if she wants to move ahead in her life, she definitely has to deal with what happened.
I blame Sammy. Her daughter shows up here, pregnant, terrified, overwhelmed, and instead of offering comfort and understanding, Sammy goes on the attack, and she rips into Allie about how reckless and irresponsible she is. I wonder if she doesn't want to...
Alarm.com's Geo service